So for market prepping, I'm going to attempt to start off with these chubby birds. This was a pattern that I freehanded. You can find similar ones on Etsy though. So I'm going to try and do some mallards. These I made last time I sold my items, and the mallard and I think the parakeet also sold. So I'm going to do some more of these because they are pretty quick to work up. So let's see how many I can get done. Just made it 2 mallards, and these are taking me probably about 15 minutes to make, so they are actually pretty quick to work up, depending on how much detail you want to do. Like I know sometimes you can add like a little tuft of feathers on the top, like some fluff faux fur yarn. I just decided to go with a simple beak because I need to make these pretty affordable for people to buy. So the less details in the plain I can make, the quicker it'll take me. So they're taking me about 15 minutes. I'm going to try and make another 2, and then I would have made 4 in 1 hour. Alright, so I have made 4 mallards. I have these 2 and these 2. I like how they're kind of all a little bit different. Which one is it? Let me see. One of them I did 1 too many rows at the top. I think it was this one. Which one is it? I don't know. This one. I did 1 too many rows on the top, and then it kind of makes them look a little bit shorter and stubbier. I think it looks cute. And what I'm going to do now, I think, is start working on some bigger items. I really want to do the Crochet Groves stitch pattern with the floaty. I think that will do really well, especially with the warmer months coming up. Even though it's not very hot right now, I think it would be a cool like summer item to have on my shelf. So I think I'm going to start that. But I also have some sad hamsters that I have to sew the little bows on the head. Let me grab that for a second. Okay, so this is another item that I'm making quite a few of. I think these will sell really well, especially with like the teenagers. I think those who are on TikTok and can understand the reference, I think they would love this. So I have made 5. Only one of the 5 has a bow on right now. So I need to still sew the other bows on, well, crochet the bows and then sew them on, and that's pretty simple. So I might do that next so that these are complete. And then I also have some axolotls that I need to sew on just their mouth, like they're complete. I just need to embroider on the mouth. So those little finishing details don't take much effort, but sometimes they can take a lot of time, so I'm probably going to be doing that next. Here are all the axolotls with their little mouths. I'm probably going to do some more blue ones and maybe a few more pink. If I get enough time, I will, because these sold out completely last time I had my items in the store. So let's hope I can make some more. So here we have all the sad hamsters, and I don't know why, but the bows took me so long. It's such a finicky thing to get right, especially with the chenille yarn or the plushy yarn. But they are done, and I'm probably only going to make these ones for setting up my stall. If they do sell, I will make more, so that's okay. But I think these are enough for now. I don't really want to make more because if they don't sell, I'm stuck with all these hamsters. So these look really cute. I did 3 in the dark blue and pink, not blue, and then 2 in the lighter pink, only because I ran out of this this darker pink. So I was actually using scraps for this for these 3, and then I have a whole skein of this lighter pink. So they look really cute and really sad. So it is a new day today and I am feeling really under the weather. I think I'm coming down with a cold. So I am feeling really sorry for myself. I don't know how productive I'm going to be today. However, I do have some pieces for a stitch. This is the Crochet Grove stitch. I did mention I want to do that. So I have all his pieces, like his 2 arms, 2 legs and ears. So now I can go ahead and do the body and attach everything, and then very last we do the eyes. I do have a Cricut and I have purchased the eye template or the eye pattern from the Crochet Grove from her Etsy. So I'm using the exact same eyes that she's using. So I can go ahead and cut that, and I'm really excited to get that done. The other thing that I want to do is try and make some more of my cupcake cuties today. It is a free pattern, the mini cupcake cuties, and then package those up. I'm hoping to have at least like 8, realistically probably 5, but 8 would be really nice to have in my stand, and then I can package those up. I also have to individually print the labels for the cupcake cuties because I will have them wrapped so people can't physically like open and close them to see what it looks like. So I'm going to have the picture of what it actually looks like when it's unfolded, when it's open. And I'm going to have that printed on the actual label of the packaging so people can see what it looks like. And I also need to print those and add those on. I'm debating whether I should get like I don't know what even they're called, like a label tagger or like those label guns. I don't know how else to explain it. I'll put a picture up here, but I'm debating whether I should get one. I really do want to get one because it's going to make tagging the items a lot easier. However, I don't know how well they work in the sense of like fitting in the gaps of the crochet like pieces, because it is plushy yarn. The gaps are slightly bigger and I don't think it's actually going to hold. I might have to test that one out. I could order it on Amazon tonight, have that delivered tomorrow, and test it out for you guys. Maybe I can include it in this vlog. If I can't, I'll just cut this piece out. Anyway, so let's get making this stitch. I really want to get it done as soon as possible, so let's roll with it. I was just about to start crocheting when I realized that I don't have a lot left of this blue, and luckily I've ordered more, so I may need to go pick them up from the delivery center where my packages get delivered. So I might take you along with, but let's see how far I get with this and then we can move on. I need to order more stuffing too. I had this huge bag and I'm getting to the bottom now. Like that's pretty much all I have left. And it wasn't a very compact bag, like it was all loose, but regardless, I've used a lot of it, and it may look like a lot, but it's not. That's one lesson I've learned with crochet. You think you have enough stuffing, but you don't. Like you can never eyeball like the amount of stuffing that you need. You can never like look at it and be like, yeah, that looks like I should have enough. You probably don't. Then you probably don't. Look how cute. And his little tail. How cute. Okay, I'm excited. I'm gonna go fetch my yarn. Alright, I'm going to go and collect the yarn. I have to cycle to the store. I hope I can get some footage of that, because maybe it's cool, maybe it's not, but also I don't want to get a fine, because here in the Netherlands, if you're caught on your phone when you're cycling, you get a fine. So I want to film myself cycling to fetch yarn, but also I don't want to get a fine from the Dutch police. So we'll see how it goes. Nee. Alright, I am back. Let's see what we got. I don't actually remember. Oh, I remember 6 of the 8 items that I ordered. It's literally just 3 of the same color. 2 different colors. It's the stitch blue and the angel pink. Oh, well, that's what I call them. But I will put the numbers on the screen. They are good colors that I can access, because I don't have like perfect chunky and stuff here. So, oh, I bought the purple. Did I buy 2 purple? Oh, and the light pink, of course. Okay, so I bought 3 of the stitch blue, what I consider stitch blue. This color is 777 from Dolce, Yarn Art Dolce. Then we have the angel pink, which is 795, also Yarn Art Dolce. I bought 3 of those. I don't think I'll end up making as many angels as Stitch, but we'll see. Well, if they sell, I'll make more. Then I got this really pretty dark purple. I don't have this dark purple. It's the color 792. And then this lighter pink, which is the color 796. I have more yarn coming tomorrow. Okay, so let's try and finish this stitch. I have to go live in TikTok in like 40 minutes. So let's see if I can finish this stitch in 40 minutes, because I want to switch over to crocheting my cupcake cuties for my live, so that I can, number one, get the cupcake cuties made, but I also want to start promoting that free pattern more. So many people have already downloaded it, like over 1,500 people have already downloaded it, so that is really cool. But I still want to promote it. I want to try and get my free pattern subscriptions up to at least 10,000. Like, I would love to have 10,000 people on my email list. So I want to promote that a bit more before my next free pattern comes out, because I am working on that too. Let's start making this stitch. I feel so bad that I have been neglecting my YouTube, and it is not on purpose, I promise you. I have been so busy behind the scenes on quite a few things. The entire month of March, I didn't even do a what I crocheted in March video, because the entire month of March I was crocheting my new pattern, or designing my new pattern for my flower fairies, and I'm so glad I took the time to be able to design something and kind of do a really in-depth launch of this pattern pack, because I did 100 sales in 48 hours, which just threw my expectations right out the waters. And I am so happy that so many of you love the flower fairy patterns. And the second thing that happened recently, quite recently, is in the beginning of April, I had one of my Instagram reels go viral. Well, I consider it viral. At the time of filming this, it has 500,000 views. And yeah, from that one reel, I got about 17,000 new followers. So basically, in the span of a week, I went from 5,200 followers to 20,000 followers. And just the influx of people, and just how quickly the community that I have created has grown took a while to adjust to, and I'm kind of still working into getting a proper content plan figured out on what exactly my new audience on Instagram wants to see. And of course, I'm approaching here on YouTube 1,000 followers, so there's a lot of things to juggle apart from just the crochet side, but the actual like business parts, the social media part, it is quite overwhelming sometimes. So I really thought it was a good idea to kind of take a step back, just drop a few of the plates that I was spinning, and be able to focus on a few things. And then I always knew I would come back. But it's been about a month since I've posted here on YouTube, and I really want to get better at doing that. I feel like possibly a wide angle is better. I just rewatched the previous clip and I'm like, that's just too close to my face. So I am going to be doing a quick video today on what I've been crocheting lately, because I didn't do a what I crocheted in March video. I want to show you what I've been doing recently. Another reason why I can't show you what I crocheted in March is because a lot of the things that well, pretty much everything that I crocheted is currently sitting in a store for people to buy. So I don't have the physical items with me, but I have been testing out free patterns this week. This week I'm focusing on only crocheting the free patterns that I have been finding on Instagram and Pinterest. And next week I'll be focusing on all the paid patterns that I have. So let me show you what I have been crocheting, because they're free and you can crochet them right now if you want. Let me put you on the tripod, and this is probably the most unorganized you're ever going to see my office. You can see like 3D printers and boxes, but it has been a wild time. So I'm going to go and get the items that I've crocheted this week. Hold on a second. Okay, so the first pattern we have is a really cute sloth with a strawberry hat, and this is a free pattern by Abby from Absy's Makes, and I will link all the patterns that I'm talking about down below. I thought I would create a blue one. I had quite a lot of blue yarn that I had spare that I needed to use up, and this was such a perfect project to use up. And I just think it is so cute. You can take the hat off or keep it on, and you can also do different types of colors. I do know that Jo from Crochet Creations by Jo, she did a blueberry hat, and just the options are endless and you can put your own personal spin on it. So this is one of the cute patterns that I tried out this week, and it is free, so go ahead and check it out. The second crochet item that I crocheted was a strawberry turtle, and this I've spoken about in some of my previous video. This pattern, the turtle pattern, is by the Friendly Red Fox, and I just did different colors and I added my own stem. So the stem is not in the pattern itself, but the turtle itself is in it's a free pattern, so you can go ahead and check that out and just change the colors and make your own modifications. I really love this one. I'm also thinking of trying to do a watermelon design, so this is also another really quick make, and I think it's just so cute, especially with being in spring and summer coming up. I think a lot of fruit and brighter colored items would also do really well in market, so this is a really cute little strawberry turtle. The next free pattern is a pattern that is a friend pack. I can't exactly remember what it's called, but there are two different creators that design these two together. So the one creator has this pattern on their profile and the one creator has this pattern on their profile. So I will link both of them below, but it is the Patrick Star and SpongeBob. I still need to do the mouth. Unfortunately, I have not finished doing the mouth. He just has teeth, and I did sew on, embroider on like a little line for his mouth, and it didn't look right. So I have to redo his mouth, but these are both no-sew patterns and they are so cute. I really love them, and obviously for market makes these would be really quick to do. This is probably going to be one of my favorite. I'm going to see how they sell in my store that I have at the moment, my stand at the store, and I will let you know, but these are really cute to make. And then the most recent free pattern, I did this one yesterday, and this is for the baby alien, or you can call it Grogu, but this is a baby alien. For copyright purposes, the creator has to name it that pattern, and it is not a no-sew. You do have to sew the ears on, but it is such a cute pattern, and I went with really big bold eyes just to kind of give it a bit more like a beady look. I was pleasantly surprised at how quickly this worked up, because it is quite a larger item, you know, compared to this smaller one. Like, this is something that can work up really quickly, but because once you do your increased rounds, you know, the middle section is just single crochets, you can work pretty quickly, and then the ears are relatively small, and then you work in the little scarf, or the I don't even know what to call it. I don't know, I'm gonna call it a scarf, but it's part of the robe. And this is so cute to make. I'm considering making another one for my store, because I want to be able to have a lot of the things that people like to buy. At the moment, for some reason, my axolotls are not doing very well, so we'll see how that goes, but definitely worth checking it. The next free pattern I really want to do is this baby nest pattern by Cozy Wonders Crochet. So I think I'm going to sit now and see how far I can get with crocheting, at the very least the limbs, because I know we'll have to work those in later on. And I'm thinking of doing it in this color, because I can do the kind of orange accents. I can do that in faux fur. I think that would look really cute, because there is a spike, I think. Let's check this. Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing this spike down here in faux fur, so it's like fluffy, and I could do it in like a white, or I even have a pink, but the pink won't go with this. Oh, black. I could do it in black. So I'm going to get started on doing that now. So I'm almost finished my little Nessie, and I didn't realize until after my TikTok live when someone mentioned that you shouldn't use faux fur for the spikes down this Nessie, because of course Nessies live in water. They don't have fur, they have like spikes or scales, and it was like totally, like, I felt so stupid. So I am going to do the spikes just as the pattern describes, because Loch Ness monsters do not have fur. So here is our little Nessie, but I think what I'm going to do is secure his neck up a little. because if you like place him as if he were swimming, he's kind of just like looking down. So I want to just anchor the neck up a little bit, and I'll do it in the same color as this green. There, if he's like resting like this, he's like looking up. I think that's gonna look a little bit better. So let's try and do that. All right, I think he looks really cute now. And now when he is resting on my display table, he will be looking a little bit more upwards. I might do something with his head as well, but I think it's pretty cute. I'm really happy with the colors that I chose. I used this brighter blue to match the eyes that I have for him, and I'm going to do a close-up of what he looks like now. So here he is, and it looks so cute. Those eyes and the bright blue look so cute together. He turned out really, really cute. So for a free pattern, this is really not that bad. I love him. That's where I'm going to end today's video. If you did like this video, go ahead and give me a subscribe. I am planning a lot of fun content in the future. And if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. I will see you again next time. Bye!